Hello, and welcome to Real Life with Gabe Haggard. I'm your host, Gabe Haggard. On this episode of Real Life with Gabe Haggard, we're going to be talking to Theodore de la Cruz, the poet laureate of Greenfield, Indiana. Theodore?
How's it going, Gabe?
Very well. Thanks for coming on.
Great to be here.
So you're in town. As a small child, you were somewhat of an idiot savant type of thing.
I knew what I wanted to do early. It wasn't like I was, publishing.
No, not at that age. Would you mind sharing some of your poetry with us today?
Not at all. Not at all. Like I said, I'm here reading from my new book.
Well, it's not like we're going to go out and buy the book or anything. So, give us a few lines that sort of give the main thrust of the book, the main point.
This is from the poem Space Rocks, with an exclamation point. I have a dish. I have a wish. I am a tree. I have a fish.
Wow, pretty heavy stuff. Where does the Russian sort of accent come from?
What accent?
When you recited the poem, the stanza, you were speaking with a different voice. I felt.
I mean, I'm reading poetry. I'm projecting.
Yeah, but that was very distinctly sort of German or Russian influenced.
Russian accent?
Maybe something a little further on in the poem. How long is the poem?
Okay. The workers unite.
Okay, right there, right when you said that you just.
Well, don't interrupt. The workers unite under a sickle and hammer.
You admit then that there's a very Russian type of, Soviet sort of influence to this poetry.
Not this work. I mean, I've done, I wrote my first book took place in the Soviet Union, but this book is about Cesar Chavez. Mostly, as a boy. And my friend Cesar would come in the days. We would play. Childhood can be this way.
But, okay, then who's Pedro?
Pedro is his friend. It's told from the perspective of Cesar Chavez's childhood friend.
Is this a fictitious character?
Yeah, he's a creative device. He's me in a lot of ways,
So now you grew up on the island of De La Cruz with Cesar Chavez.
This character that I've created it's as if I was his childhood friend. It's me spending time with little. Yeah,
little I've never read anywhere in any of the history books that Cesar Chavez grew up in Russia with some guy named
Russia.
Pedro.
I don't know where this is coming from.
Well, the accent that you're putting on is very Russian.
I feel like you're accusing me of...
That's all the time we have. Please tune in next time when we'll speak to Theodore's mom.